ever been laying down, planning on going to sleep soon, but there's just something creeping in the back of your mind that just won't let you go to sleep? And when you try to think about what that thing is, it's something embarrassing that happened years, months, maybe weeks, maybe it was yesterday. But it bothers you so much. Yeah, I had the displeasure of having that thought last night. And it wasn't all bad because it gave me this idea for this video. Good ladies and gentlemen, everybody else in between. My name is Sir Henry. Yes, Sir Henry Official. And today we are going to be talking about L's. Not licenses, just L's. Things that you wish you could forget. Things that you wish could be wiped from existence, would be wiped from history. Things that you wish would never happen. But sadly, life don't work like that. You'll never win more than you lose. Life has a funny way of keeping you humble. And today we're gonna be talking about my most embarrassing L's. I'm gonna regret this so much. Embarrassing L story number one. This is when I was in 7th grade. I was playing football at the time, and when I played football, I felt like I was one of the cool kids. Like one of the kids that sat at that big table at lunch. One of the kids that everybody knew, everybody was trying to be cool with, all that. I was finally a part of that because I played football. And not only that, I was pretty damn good at it. But on this particular day, I must have been feeling myself a little too much. Because, boy, did I get humbled. I'm not sure how football was when you guys were in middle school, but at my middle school, anytime we had a game, um, any girl that we liked or were dating, we would have them wear a jersey, and it was like a status symbol. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's his girl. Okay, okay, you know what I'm saying? And there was this girl that I was crushing on heavy, man. I was swooning, and I had actually known her since 3rd grade, actually. No, 2nd grade. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna watch this video, so you know who you are. There's no hard feelings, by the way, but still, everybody was, encouraging me, or should I say, pressuring me, to get her to wear my jersey because everybody knew I liked her, and everybody thought she liked me. You know what I'm saying? So it's recess. I try to give her my jersey. I'm feeling confident. This is one of the first times in a while that I felt confident talking to a girl, bro. Because I don't know about y'all, but I was like low key chopped in middle school. So that already killed my confidence. But yeah, I was feeling good. I was feeling confident, man. I'm finna go up to this girl. I'm finna give her my jersey. She finna wear it, and she finna be cheering for me at that game. I give her my jersey, smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cool. Try not to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I give her my jersey. She grabs it. I smile at her. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't smiling back. As a matter of fact, the look on her face I could only describe as disgust. And not the type of disgust like, she hated me, but that look of, what are you doing? And along with that look came something that stabbed, not even stabbed, it shot a 50 caliber exploding bullet through my heart. This girl looks down at the jersey, looks up at me, looks back down at the jersey, and proceeds to throw it on the ground. Yes, the cold, hard cement ground. And she didn't just throw it on the ground. She laughed. And if it couldn't get any worse, it was in front of everybody. Not gonna lie, for years, almost following me into adulthood, that experience alone absolutely murdered my confidence in talking to women. Because that was like, you know how when your homie says the worst you can say is no, no. What she did was the worst that she could have done. That was the absolute worst case scenario. That was even worse than her just saying no. That was worse than her just walking away. That was worse than her saying, no. That was worse than all that. All of it. And I'm not gonna lie, that one still hurts like to this day. Single story number two. This took place in 2022. So I was a junior in high school, and I was going on a little field trip to this college fair in the prominent, completely safe, and completely not crime-ridden city of Chicago.
Not the cap.
And what made this college fair so special was that Kel Mitchell, yes, the Kel Mitchell from Keenan and Kel and Good Burger, was making an appearance, and he was going to be giving a speech. And I'm walking around grabbing all like the pamphlets, all the book bags, and the shirts and stuff. And what I didn't mention about this was that there was a girl that I liked. Yes, there was a girl that I liked that was also on the trip with me, and I was just following her around everywhere. I know,
Disgusting.
disgusting. I'm disgusting. But yeah. So I'm just following her around, and this was in a gymnasium, and there was different floors. So we're at the very top floor in the bleachers because we had just done all that walking around. We needed somewhere to rest. And one of my friends calls me, and he's like, "Hey, come down to the main corridor." And I'm like, "No," because I was hanging with Shorty, and it was just me and her. And I was trying to take advantage of that time that it was just me and her. You know what I'm saying? And I later found out why that my friend wanted me to come down there so bad. He met Kel Mitchell. Yeah, not just met him, but took a picture with him and got words of advice from him. And that I'm still mad about that. I'm still mad about that because I could have met Kel Mitchell so easily, and I said no to that over a girl who didn't even like me. Oh, I regret this video. But yeah, that one, I don't think I'll ever forgive myself for that. I wish I could go back to 2022 and just wait until I say no, I'm not going down there, just so I can. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do because this is YouTube and I don't want to get my video removed. But I'll never forgive myself for that. Finally, embarrassing story number three. This also takes place in seventh grade football season, and we were going up against a team that was looking like a real challenge, mainly because of the one player. I forgot his name, so don't ask me. Um, but he was bigger than most, especially for our age group, because like seventh grade, you're like 12, 13, 14, whatever. Um, he was bigger than most 13-year-olds. And by bigger than most, I mean he was the absolute biggest 13-year-old I've ever seen in my life. And not only did he play running back, but he also played tight end and defensive end. And me, I played defensive end, but I also did special teams. So for kickoff, he gets the ball, and that shakes everyone's confidence because no one wants to go in for the tackle just to get stiff armed into the fucking ground. So obviously, they're kind of like falling back, but they're still following him at the same time. But I think in my head, God is giving me this opportunity to prove myself to myself. Oh, first off, and to prove myself to my coaches and my parents and everyone who ever doubted me. This is my chance to be the star player. So I go for it. I'm gunning after him, and I'll never forget Coach Dog. Shout out to him. Always told me to go low when making a tackle. So like that means like the knees and below. So I go in for the tackle. I'm going in, I'm getting ready to wrap my arms around him. But at the same time I am doing this, what I didn't account for was how he would deflect or dodge the move. This man immediately hurdles over my entire body.
Oh!
But while he is in the process of doing that, this 13-year-old grown man drives his knee directly into my face. It was like a perfect knockout. It was an, a knee strike like that belongs in the UFC. Dana White himself would have cried at the precision, the flawless technique in the performance of that knee strike. And he knocked my helmet off, bloodied my nose, busted my lip, and I was knocked out on the field. But not only did he desecrate my confidence in ever playing football again, um, that moment I realized just how insignificant of a player I was on that team. Because my coaches didn't notice that I was gone until the next play started. The coach, not even the coach, the assistant coach on the opposing team kept trying to wave down the refs, kept trying to wave down my coaches, and like, hey, dead body right here. And we ended up getting a flag because obviously we had an incorrect amount of players on the field. So they see me and they're like, "Oh, get him up, get him up, yeah, yeah, get me up, guys, thanks." Sorry, but they helped me up, making sure I'm okay, making sure I don't, have no type of like head injury, like no concussion, none of that. They stand me up, they start walking me back to my sideline. Everybody's clapping because something like that was taken very seriously back in my middle school days, and I'm still dazed and confused. I'm like, I had to ask someone else what happened because I didn't know what happened. And when I get back to my sideline, right, I'm looking into the crowd, and who is the first person that I see? Not my dad, not my mom, not my brother, sister, not my aunt, not my nana, and not my cousin. None of those people. The first face I see is the disappointed face of the girl who threw my jersey on the ground. That was the same day, by the way. The same day that girl threw my jersey on the ground and ruined my confidence in ever talking to a girl again was also at that game. And to make it even worse, she was there because she had a crush on my cousin. She wasn't there for me. She was there for my cousin. Shout out to him though. That dude was a dog in football, but still. God. With that being said, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, drop a comment, share it with, I don't know, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your best friend's girlfriend, your best friend's auntie, your auntie's girlfriend. Don't matter. Every little bit counts. And with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. I'ma hop up in your shoes and walk a mile. I ain't fucking with a shorty cause she never got the time. I be fucking with these dollars, but